Member for Fadden.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And it's very interesting getting up on this MPI today. It is a matter of public importance because there is a significant quantum of public money at stake, and we're talking about a genuine process of allocating that public money somewhere, somehow, for an outcome that is meaningful. And honestly, I am bewildered but unsurprised that each of those speakers on the other side that have got up today have wanted to talk about everything but PsiQuantum. In fact, they've hardly mentioned the word. And the member for Reid has clearly got an obsession about nuclear energy, and it's interesting that she talks about that today on a day when the government has itself decided to, we hope, genuinely investigate nuclear energy through a select committee. And so it actually makes me wonder who is afraid of the science, when for decades the Labor Party have been telling us to trust the science on climate change, and we have. And now, when presented with potential nuclear energy as a solution, they run the other way. But perhaps it's because of the leadership in this portfolio. I would have thought that the Minister for Industry and Science, having had, as he said, 164 days to prepare an answer to this MPI, would have quite frankly done a bit better than he did. But then again, I'm not surprised, because it was in this place in question time where he said, "We've got a constant supply of sun and wind that blesses our continent." Now, last time I checked, there's no sun at night time. Is this serious? This is the same guy who is trying to run this process with $1 billion of public funds. And that is why this matter of public importance today deserves to be thoroughly examined. $1 billion, an American company, and quite frankly, a process that absolutely smacks of a predetermined outcome, completely reverse-engineered in order to get one single proponent to be successful. And what we've seen in the last 164 days is an absolutely shameless cover-up by the minister. And I walked in here today thinking, you know, I'm a fair-minded guy. Maybe I'll hear something from this minister that actually puts my mind at ease. Maybe he'll step us through the process, his thoughts. He'll explain exactly how the value for money proposition was contemplated. But no, we get absolutely nothing but bluff and bluster. There was no explanation. And what's interesting to me as a Queenslander is, of course, we've got a partner in crime in this little situation. It's the Queensland State Government, because the Feds and the Queensland State Government are in this for $470 million each. So can I tell you that in addition to my interest federally, as a Queenslander with an upcoming state election, I am very interested as to how the Miles-Palaszczuk government have been spending our hard-earned money. And you know what? On the Queensland Treasury website, they are so keen to jump to this sort of link as to where the Australian element is. It says, such a tenuous link. While the company is headquartered in Palo Alto in California, PsiQuantum has deep roots in Australia. Two of its co-founders, CEO Professor Jeremy O'Brien and Chief Architect Professor Terry Rudolph, were both born and raised in Australia. Well, that's absolutely wonderful, but our $1 billion is floating away across the Pacific to 700 Hanson Way, Palo Alto, California 94304. And I just wonder how on earth this Labor government so far today hasn't explained this. Where are we getting value for money from this proposal? And how on earth can any Australian have any faith in the way this government will go about making investment decisions in the future?